The wrestling world is still in shock after the tragic and sudden passing of former WCW and IMPACT Wrestling star Daffney Unger yesterday. She has passed away at the age of 46 years old. The wrestling world had been incredibly concerned for Daphne's condition after she posted an Instagram live video on Wednesday night, which was making the rounds on social media and was very disturbing and upsetting. Yesterday it was announced by Shimmer Wrestling that Daphne had indeed passed away yesterday afternoon with a message from her close friend Lexi Fife. Now, Fife also did an interview with TMZ Sports that Daphne had been battling some issues prior to her death, and she also urged anyone who was going through any similar mental issues to seek help. We're going to put a link in the description box below about several different outlets to contact if you are feeling or having issues with any kind of mental health issues or anything like that. Now, of course, Daphne, and this is going to be a tribute video for Daphne from her peers from the wrestling community. Daphne worked with WCW from 1999 all the way to the closure in 2001. She also worked for IMPACT Wrestling from 2008 and 2011. She also worked for companies such as Shine, Ring of Honor, and many other promotions. Her career included in-ring action, managerial work, and acting as well. She also held the WCW Cruiserweight Championship on one occasion. Myself personally, I recall Daphne best from her time in IMPACT Wrestling. As I mentioned in yesterday's video, WCW was a little bit before my time, certainly the closure of it and Daphne's time in that company. I recall her from her alliances with Dr. Stevie and Abyss and Raven. I recall that storyline. I also recall some of the crazy bumps and just great character work. And, you know, she was such a revolutionary. And I know people say things like this a lot, but it's true, especially when you look at how female wrestlers nowadays do come in all shapes and sizes and different outlooks and different images. Daphne was way ahead of her time in that sense, and she was a real great character, and she embodied a strong gimmick and a really great person. I think the real thing you'll see from this tribute from everyone in pro wrestling, irrespective of promotion, whether they knew Daphne well or not, the real thing that stands out to me as I was creating and preparing this video was that nobody had a bad thing to say about her. Nobody whatsoever. And I know that sometimes happens when people pass too soon, but it's true in this case. It absolutely is true. So, Daphne, you will be sorely missed. Speak out if you're suffering any similar issues. Rest in peace to Daphne. Now, I mentioned that the news was broken by Shimmer Wrestling, who tweeted, quote, "We are very sad to have to announce the passing of Shannon Spruill, aka Daffney Unger. We are posting this at request of her family. Please respect their privacy at this trying time. I will miss you, my logical sister from another mister." That coming from Lexi Fife. WWE also tweeted, quote, "WWE is saddened to learn that Sharon Daffney Spruill passed away at the age of 46. WWE extends its condolences to Spruill's family, friends, and fans." Slammin' Ladies on Instagram posted, quote, "We are sad to have to announce the passing of Shannon Spruill, aka Daffney Unger. We are posting this at the request of her family. Please respect their privacy during this trying time," and also posted the message from Lexi Fife, as was the case with Shimmer Wrestling. Ring of Honor also tweeted, quote, "ROH mourns the passing of Shannon Daffney Spruill," and posted a link to a further statement. They also said, quote, "Ring of Honor extends its deepest condolences to Spruill's family, friends, and fans." IMPACT Wrestling also tweeted, quote, "We are deeply saddened to learn of the passing of Shannon Daffney Spruill. We offer our sincere condolences to her friends and family." All Elite Wrestling tweeted, quote, "AEW joins the wrestling world in mourning the passing of Shannon Spruill. Our thoughts are with her family, her friends, and her fans." The NWA also tweeted, quote, "The entire NWA would like to send our condolences to the friends and family of Shannon Spruill, aka Daffney Unger, a truly special soul in this business. RIP Daphne, you will be missed." The WWE on Fox Twitter account simply tweeted, quote, "The Scream Queen, hashtag RIP Daphne." The WWE on BT Sport Twitter account tweeted, quote, "The thoughts of everyone at BT Sport are with the family and friends of Shannon Spruill, known to wrestling fans as Daphne. The former WCW and IMPACT Wrestling star has tragically passed away at the age of 46. Pro Wrestling Illustrated tweeted, quote, "Such sad news that the wrestling world has lost another beloved veteran in Daphne. Daphne will be missed by countless fans, friends, and colleagues, and we send our condolences to every one of them." Former WWE superstar Melina tweeted, quote, "I've always felt that people with the biggest hearts are often the ones that feel the most pain. Finding out about Daphne seems to prove that. My sympathy goes out to everyone, especially her family. Her work and beautiful soul will always be in our hearts. Hashtag RIP Daphne." WWE Hall of Famer Mick Foley tweeted out, quote, "I'm so very sorry to learn of Daphne's passing. A terrible loss for her family, friends, and wrestling. She was far ahead of her time in our business. Hashtag RIP Daphne." Foley also tweeted out, quote, "If you're hurting and thinking of doing harm to yourself, please know that help is available and provided a help phone number." WWE producer Shane Helms tweeted out, quote, "My favorite WCW Daphne moment. Daphne was so excited that I would put her over like this. I'm pretty sure it happened because Crowbar and I were just talking about how to get her involved in the match. Daph thanking me 8 million times at least. Hashtag RIP Daphne." IMPACT Wrestling star Eddie Edwards tweeted, quote, "Every month should be hashtag Suicide Prevention Month. We all need to try harder. We got to be better about lifting each other up instead of tearing each other down. We are in this together. We all need help sometimes. You are not alone. Hashtag RIP Daphne." WWE superstar Shayna Baszler tweeted out, quote, "Daph was ahead of her time and mental health isn't a joke. Hashtag RIP Daphne." WWE star Scarlett Bordeaux tweeted out, quote, "You are not alone. RIP Daphne." AEW star Frankie Kazarian tweeted, quote, "RIP Daphne, just awful news. She was a guest at my wedding. This is so incredibly sad. Please reach out, always. Godspeed." Wesley Richards tweeted out, quote, "Between my two professions, I witness far too much death. Life, every day of it is precious. Whomever you love, tell them often. Take care of yourself and others. Hashtag RIP Daphne." AEW commentator Taz tweeted out, quote, "So sad to hear this horrible news about the passing of Shannon Spruill, aka Daffney Unger. Daphne was such a nice person, so talented, but just really nice. Hashtag RIP." NXT superstar Indy Hartwell tweeted, quote, "RIP Daphne, this is so sad. You are never alone, you are loved." WWE superstar Tegan Knox tweeted, quote, "My thoughts and love are with Daphne's friends and family. She was an amazing influence in the wrestling community, a true pioneer for us women. RIP Daphne." WWE superstar Cedric Alexander tweeted, quote, "Daphne was a part of my career from the early days with the High Spots family. She never hesitated to show me kindness, rather it be a place to crash while on the road or just a fun conversation at the gimmick table. You are loved and missed. Hashtag RIP Daphne." NXT superstar Ember Moon tweeted, quote, "My heart hurts. Daphne was a beautiful person. I'll always remember her infectious laughter and voice and the way she beamed when she entered the room and much more. If you need help, you aren't alone." And posted the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Hashtag RIP Daphne. Hashtag Scream Queen. WWE star Titus O'Neil tweeted, quote, "Mental health is important and nobody should be ashamed or ostracized for asking for and needing help. Hashtag RIP Daphne, and to everyone that knew her, my prayers and condolences to you all. If you need help, please ask for it. I'm speaking from experience, not hearsay. Counseling works." WWE star Paige tweeted, quote, "Daphne, you're an inspiration to many people. You were one of the women I looked up to in this business, ahead of your time, leader of the Misfits, and is loved by everyone that got the pleasure to meet you. RIP Queen, heartbreaking. Hashtag mental health matters." Impact Wrestling star Gail Kim tweeted, quote, "So incredibly sad to hear the news about Daphne/Shannon. Heartbreaking to know that she felt so alone and in that dark place. If you are feeling this way, please reach out to others. You're never alone. Hashtag RIP Daphne. Leah Rush tweeted out, quote, mental health matters because we all go through our own form of feeling alone, sad, depressed, or afraid at times. Hashtag mental health awareness is sharing. Sharing because sharing can save lives. It saved my own as well as others around me. You're not alone, I promise. RIP Daphne. AEW star Matt Hardy tweeted, quote, it's terrible and heartbreaking to hear the news about Daphne's passing. My thoughts and prayers go out to her family and closest friends right now. Hashtag RIP Daphne. WWE superstar Big E tweeted, quote, I'm so sorry to everyone who knew and loved Daffney Unger. If you're struggling with your mental health, please don't be afraid to be a burden. Reach out for help, it saved my life. NXT star Dakota Kai tweeted, quote, during my first tour of the States, I was terrified. Daphne made everyone feel loved, welcomed, and was such a truly beautiful soul. To anyone struggling, you are not alone. You are loved. Check in with your loved ones. WWE Hall of Famer Kane tweeted, quote, so very sad, pray for Daphne's loved ones. Mick is right. If you need help, please call the suicide hotline number. Velvet Sky tweeted, quote, rest in eternal peace, my sweet, sweet angel friend. You are such an amazing, funny, loving, caring person, and I'll never, ever forget you. I love you always, Daphne. My deepest condolences to the family, friends, and fans of this beautiful soul. Hashtag RIP Daphne. WWE Hall of Famer Lita tweeted, quote, so heartbroken to hear the tragic news of Daphne. She was such a special person. Please look out for each other. RIP Daphne. WWE superstar Alexa Bliss tweeted, quote, I did not have the pleasure of knowing Daphne, but my heart breaks for her and everyone who did know her. Mental health is so very important, and it's important to always choose kindness. Hashtag RIP Daphne. Taylor Hendricks tweeted out, quote, if I could recount all of the times I saw you selflessly do good for others, I would. To me, that was the person you were and always will be in my eyes. RIP Daphne. Former Impact Wrestling star Angelina Love tweeted, quote, my dear, sweet, beautiful friend Daphne, we love you so much and miss you so much already. Thank you for being so fun to work with, hang out with, be friends with, and do this crazy wrestling world thing with. I pray you're at peace now. Hashtag RIP Daphne. Big Swole tweeted, quote, please keep Daphne in your prayers uplifted, please. Let's stay positive, put those vibes out into the universe. Alicia Taylor tweeted, quote, I'm so sorry, my friend, absolutely gutted. Those who knew you knew how incredibly special you were. Hashtag Daphne, hashtag RIP Daphne. Ricky Morton tweeted, quote, rest in peace, Daffney Unger. If you or anyone you know have those thoughts, please reach out. Life is precious. AEW star Cesar Bononi tweeted, quote, I've never said this before, my dad committed suicide many years ago. Mental health is no joke. Open up about your feelings, reach for help. Help those who seek for help, make them look for professional help. May God comfort Daphne's loved ones in this moment. WWE superstar Shotzi Blackheart tweeted, quote, RIP Daphne, thank you for being my spooky inspiration. I had the biggest crush on you. I will never forget meeting you and telling you how cool I thought you were and how sweet you were to me. Ice cream for Daphne. The Blue Meanie tweeted, quote, I wish I didn't have to say this. Rest in peace, Daphne. You are a sweet soul. You are loved. You are missed. This is a rough one. My heart aches for her family. Dax Harwood of AEW tweeted, quote, Daphne was the sweetest, always smiling. She always brought so much happiness to other people's day. Always check on your friends. They may need you more than you know. Former WCW star Crowbar tweeted, quote, one of the most enjoyable and fun times of my career was working with Shannon at my side. We had fun. Neither of us could believe the blessing that we were given, the opportunity to perform on the grand stage of WCW. Each and every moment was appreciated by us, and we tried to make every moment fun. She truly lit up a room and brought smiles to everyone around her. These memories have and always will be cherished and hold a special place in my heart. Rest in peace, God bless, and love you, my friend. NXT star Mandy Rose tweeted, quote, RIP Shannon. Very heartbreaking news. Mental health is no joke. You are not alone. There is always someone you can talk to. Don't be afraid. WWE superstar Natalya tweeted, quote, "I'm so saddened to hear about the passing of Daphne. She was a very talented performer who dedicated a lot of her life to entertaining others through her performances in the ring. I'm sending my deepest condolences to her family and keeping Daphne in my prayers." Former WWE superstar Kalisto tweeted, quote, "May you rest in peace. My condolences to her friends and family. #RIP, #Daphne." NXT superstar Frankie Monet tweeted, quote, "Be kind, hug your loved ones a little tighter today and always. RIP Daphne." Former WWE and WCW star Shannon Moore tweeted, quote, "Rest easy, Daphne. I'm so sad to hear the news today. I have never been around Daph when she didn't make you laugh no matter what mood I was in. You will be missed, but all the amazing moments will always be cherished." NXT Women's Champion Raquel Gonzalez tweeted, quote, "RIP Daphne, check on your people." AEW's Brandy Rhodes tweeted, quote, "Gutted over the passing of sweet Daphne. She was always so kind to everyone I ever saw her interact with. Sending love to everyone she brought so much joy to. I know this truly hurts so much of our community." WWE's Kayla Braxton tweeted, quote, "Mental health is real. You never know how close someone is to the edge, which is why it's important to use your platform and voice to lift people and not tear them down. I never knew Daphne, but from what I've heard, she will be extremely missed. RIP. Former ECW star Francine tweeted, quote, "My heart is heavy right now. I have no words. I will always love you, Shannon. Daphne was like a sister to me and I am beyond heartbroken. I wish I could have talked to her just one more time. I pray she finds the peace that she longed for. I love you, Chickie. RIP. AEW CM Punk said, quote, "Don't feel like tweeting much about wrestling today. Remember, you're important. Ask for help, mental, physical, spiritual, emotional. Take care of each other." Former ECW star Mikey Whipwreck tweeted, quote, "Rest in peace, Daphne. You were an amazing person and were, and still are, loved by so many. Wherever you are, I hope you can see all the outpouring of love for you and that you are now pain-free. Rest in peace, Shannon. See you down the road." WWE superstar Nikki Cross tweeted, quote, "When I was in NXT and with Sanity, I wore jeans and a corset as a homage to her, and she supported me, even though I never ever pulled it off as well as she did. I broke down today realizing I would never again get to hear her 10-minute Voxers, what I wouldn't give to give her one more. For every smile, for every time you said Nikki in a Scottish accent and made me laugh, thank you. Daff, I hope you're at peace. The sky just gained its most unique and beautiful star. I want people to know your legacy, but I want them to understand how special your spirit was." WWE Hall of Famer Diamond Dallas Page tweeted, quote, "I was super bummed to hear that Shannon Spruill, aka Daffney Unger, died last night. I knew her before she was in the business. She was dating a friend of mine. I was very happy for her when she got her break in WCW and continued on to TNA. Hugs. RIP Scream Queen, DDP."